Hey guys, okay, a lot of people have asked me this question before. I'm gonna say at least 10 times I've done this personally, this modification. And I just got another question, somebody asking me again. So, it's very, very easy to take the crown of an Akubra Stylemaster and alter it to look closer to like a Stetson Whippet. Now the Stylemaster front is really interesting. It has a little extra high front. See what I just did? Okay. So the front of the crown is like a little high. Okay. And it's a wide, wide pinch. So it's like kind of like that. It's got this little extended front. Now, personally, I think it's awesome. My advice for most of you guys is just squeeze it. That's it. Then you got, film noir up the wazoo. Just ignore everything. Just wear it. And basically, don't treat it with kid gloves. Squeeze it a little bit in the front. It looks natural. It looks worn in and it looks right. The problem most people have is the height of the crown is a little bit higher just in the front. All of this is the same except it goes up just in the front. In other words, it's just this area is higher in the Stylemaster and it's a wider pinch. So it's not a tight pinch, it's wider than the Whippet. I'm going to say the modern Stetson Whippet is a very classical, typical, easy to digest kind of a crown. It's the crown height that most Americans feel comfortable with. The height is good. The vintage purist is going to want it a little higher, which is why the Stylemaster is a little bit cool to me, because you can just use it, you can just squeeze it a little and you got a nice high crown, and you can always lower it, which is so easy to do. It takes like a second. You don't even really need steam. You could do it without steam, just sort of day by day, the way you squeeze it, the way you hold it, you could just tighten the pinch and lower the crown. Lowering the crown is all done just in the front area here. Just this little tip is lowered. So if I'm going to lower the crown on this, I just bring it in like this. That's it. So I just tuck the front down, this little area down into itself. It was up there. So I'll show you again. Just the front. Show you from the side. It's kind of like going down, but just that little chunk in the front is missing now. That little corner, see it? So instead of going up, now it's going down. I did it gracefully from the side. It's blending lower. You look at it from the front. What you want to do is make sure that this U shape is graceful too. It should look regular. It should look real, like it just happened, from the factory. So you do it like this against your chest. Just kind of sculpt it, get it right. Okay, now what I'm dealing with right here is a very soft hat. What you're going to need to do is steam. So if you don't have like a good source of steam, like a steamer, like most of us, you got to get some steam going somehow. You got to hit this whole little corner here, this area here. Not so much important back there, just the tip on top and that. All this. You're going to get rid of this. So what you're going to do is hit that with steam. You get yourself whatever you got, a teapot without a whistle on it, hopefully. Any kind of pot or pan that has a small opening on top, something like that, the smallest opening for the steam to come out. If you don't have a small opening, you get a pot and pan, you just get a big opening. A steam iron will be easier. If you could just set a steam iron back on its, not down, but on its back, press the steam, let it come out. Just soak that little front. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Get it steamed up. Whatever you got. I don't know, a vaporizer. I've never heard of that, but something that's hot steam will be fine right there. Steam iron is probably better than a pot and a pan without a top. Good small, aperture on top. So a teapot, is the best. Hopefully a non-whistling type, a kettle. And then you just get it going. Hit this area with steam. You're going to feel it soften up. You hit it with, you just hit it, 30 seconds maybe, weak steam like that. Maybe 5 to 10 seconds with very strong steam, 10 seconds. So you get that soft. The first thing I would do is lower. Put it up on your chest, look down at it, and right in the middle, push it down with 2 fingers, right in the front, after you softened it with steam. Okay. You could see what I did there, that little. Lower it just in the front, and then tighten the pinch the same way. You could put 2 fingers inside to keep this area the same, and then tighten the pinch. Just squeeze it. Squeeze it around 2 fingers if you want, like I just did, or just squeeze it without the fingers inside. But you're tightening the pinch up at the top here. See? Just at the top. You don't want to get a gap behind this ribbon and stuff, Yeah, so you're tightening up on the top. Okay, getting back to it another time. You're going to lower the Stylemaster. You're going to narrow it. Boom. That's it. Okay, first thing, hit it with some steam. Try to keep the steam away from the brim. Keep it away from the leather, definitely. Don't burn your leather. Just steam right here. Heat it up. Okay. First thing, lower it, tighten it. Now, I could have my guys do this in 10 seconds. I could show this video to them that I just made, and they'll be like, yeah, we do that all the time. It's a common modification. So if you don't want to do it yourself, let me know, and I'll just tell my guys at JJ's to steam it for you, and they'll turn the Stylemaster front into a WHIPPET front. It's super, super easy. The easiest thing to modify with steam is basically tightening a pinch or lowering a crown. Now, most of the time, these modifications don't even need steam. You can just do it, Lower it. You go right in the front, like I said. Make it look pretty, circular, like a letter U. Get it symmetrical. Take it off your head and look at it, and then pinch it. Pinch it tighter, real tight if you want. You lowered it and you narrowed it. Lower, narrow. It's so simple. Get the steam running, try to do it. Don't fear the Reaper. It's easy to do. You do this on any one of your hats. You could tighten the pinch, you could lower the pinch, you could do both, one or the other. If your hat's a little bit broken in, don't even worry about the steam, just try it. You saw me do it right in front of you. Not everybody's hat's that soft, but you can soften it with a little steam. It's not a big deal. If your hat gets any splashes or water on it, don't worry about it. But remember, isolate the steam and keep it in one area. You don't want residual steam bouncing off your brim. It's just, you just don't do it, okay? And always with steaming, be very, very careful. Don't burn yourself. I used to catch burns when I first did this years ago, decades ago. I don't anymore. I'd always catch them on my forearm for some reason, and fingers, palm over here. So your skin over here is very, very sensitive. It's easy to take burns, and it happens in a split second. So keep the hat between you and the steam always. Pay attention. Don't talk to people, watch TV, have your headphones on. And do it at your own risk, because if you feel that is going to be dangerous or anything, then just don't do it. We'll do it for you. We don't charge to shape hats at JJ's, so you could send it to us and we'll send it back to you. I think it's $15.50 shipping, and that includes a JJ Hat Center box, which we usually sell for $15. You know, would they come free with every hat purchase? But if you need an extra box, they're $15. So we're essentially giving you mail order $15.50, and you're getting this box, you know, for free too. So it's a very, very good deal. The labor is always free if you want us to steam something for you. Right now, I'm not at the shop, not until the whole COVID thing is over. I'm still on quarantine, but we'll see. The plan was originally not to go this long, and hopefully, you know, during the summer, after the summer, I'll be back. But hopefully, you know, after watching enough of my videos, you guys can do this stuff yourself. All right, so that's it. How to turn Stylemaster into a whippet, or how to lower and narrow the crown. Because he is. All right, let's pick up guitar. Because he's old. Came from JJ Hat Center. He's got the facts at the Hat Center. Cause he's carried in the Hat Center. Kicking a little nudge. You got a question? I'll answer it.